navigate this demanding warp speed world, we can all use a helping hand. But how do you know who to trust? One company cares for every man, woman, and child on our planet. Cobra Industries. Accelerating global communications, Cobra connects you. Innovating advanced medicines, Cobra sustains you. Modernizing defense technologies, Cobra shields you. Now you know, and knowing is half the battle.
Unfortunately, we lost the BioViper prototype, but the virus cover will hold.
Good. Then Cobra Industries will be spared further scrutiny in the wake of this incident.
There is the small matter of the Renegade soldiers.
Small matters have a way of unraveling into loose ends. You know how I feel about loose ends. I trust you will handle these Renegade soldiers with your usual efficiency, my dear Baroness. In fact, I command it.
Which one of you jokers ordered the 300 pounds of beef stroganoff?
Commander, please. I've been nothing but loyal to you.
I demand not just loyalty, Dr. Sharma, but devotion. Take Dr. Bender. He not only does his job, he is thoughtful enough to bring gifts.
Perhaps you can explain why you logged into this website 17 times in the past month.
I read Breaker's blog. Everyone in the company does, but that doesn't mean...
My new pet suspects you are lying.
Now, Baroness, don't be so hard on Mr. McCullen. True, his exo-armor hasn't met expectations. But I have an idea that will give the technology new life. I'd like Mr. McCullum to combine his exo-armor with an exciting project Dr. Bender is working on.
Time out! Genius biophysicist here, not popgun fabricator.
And why would I want to sully my construction with his voodoo?
Because Cobra invested $14 billion in your failure, and you have yet to produce a working prototype. Now, if you prefer, I could simply recoup my losses by taking a controlling interest in your company.
Never!
And what exactly is this urgent matter Mr. McCullen spoke of?
I'm afraid he wouldn't tell me.
I'd much rather show both of you. As you can see, Mindbender's BioVipers contain a fatal design flaw, an Achilles heel. Or head. But at Mars Industries, we believe that every problem has a solution. A more than ample return on your investment, which fulfills all my obligations to Cobra Industries.
A most interesting presentation, Mr. McCullen. Would you care to see my counter-proposal?
You knew Mindbender planned this attack?
Dr. Mindbender is part of the Cobra family. He tells me everything, especially the details of your extracurricular activities. You thought you were pulling the strings, Mr. McCullen. Have you any idea with whom you are dealing?
To Cobra?
You will address me as Commander. Your company, your life, everything that was yours belongs to me now. Do you understand? Release him, Serpentor. You are my property, McCullen. And to ensure you never forget that, you will wear this. The symbol of your betrayal will now be the mark of your servitude. if you lost Mars, you would become a...
Destroy!
Here's something from Breaker that should fill you all with holiday cheer. Adam DeCobre will give his annual company-wide address at the Cobra Christmas party in D.C.
Somehow, I don't think we're invited.
I've been trying to dig up dirt on DeCobre for years. There are no records, he never appears in public, only on video. It's like he doesn't exist.
As your CEO, I want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, joyous Kwanzaa, and peace on Earth. You should all be very proud of the work you've done this year, not only for Cobra, but for all mankind.
Dude is a no-show.
He must be broadcasting from a remote location.
I get all dressed up for nothing?
Okay, where's this feed coming from?
As we continue to dominate the international marketplace, you can expect an even more significant global presence from Cobra in the coming year. I guarantee it.
Stop the broadcast now.
You can expect an even more significant global presence from Cobra. Attention, Joes. If you can hear this message, then you have made a terrible mistake.
Don't remember this part of the holiday, rah-rah.
This is live. DeCobre's broadcasting through the hard drive.
You are correct, Lieutenant O'Hara.
Broadcasting and receiving?
Before you attempt to disable this device, you might want to consider the fate of your squad leaders' loved ones. Bring the hard drive to this location immediately. You will receive further instructions upon arrival.
Just another Cobra scare tactic, right?
You follow instructions well, Lieutenant O'Hara. Now step outside the vehicle and place the hard drive by the left front tire.
Turn over Duke's parents first. My associate Breaker is standing by with a copy of your holiday message. If he doesn't hear from me in the next 5 minutes, the true face of Cobra goes public.
Here is my counter-offer, Lieutenant. You don't waste my time bluffing, and I won't waste yours pretending to negotiate. You want the true face of Cobra? It will be the very last thing you see. Did you honestly believe you could defy Cobra and live? Observe, Baroness. With the mere push of a button, I have just accomplished what you and your endless minions could not. That is why I am Commander. I tried to clean up your mess from here, Baroness, but the drones are a paltry substitute for an effective field operative.
My apologies, Commander, but those...
Will your excuses recover my hard drive? Will they keep Army intel from decrypting it and learning that Adam DeCobre doesn't exist?
Sir, you have my word.
The Springfield Four are once again at large.
As promised, Commander.
But you made 2 promises, the hard drive and the fugitives.
I said they wouldn't make it to DC, and they did not.
I believe it's time you returned your focus to your PR responsibilities, Baroness. Here, in Cobra's offices, there are others I can employ in the field.
Whom?
Everyone. It is not enough that the Joes are wanted by the police and hunted by the military. I want a nationwide smear campaign that turns the local legends into public enemy #1.
As you wish, Commander.
Mindbender, your search for paranormal phenomena is a waste of my resources.
My theory is sound, Commander. A psychic can be tested, measured, dissected if necessary. Once I discover how true psi abilities function, I can adapt them into a control system for the Bio-Vipers.
You're theorizing that the soldiers will do my bidding by mental command alone.
Bingo. You'll be wireless, CC. Gotta go, boss.
Commander, I have taken possession and will personally escort.
Well done. Can a professor be trusted to remain silent?
After the neural shock I gave him, I highly doubt he will be able to say much of anything.
Where is my camo suit?
There's been a complication.
You promised me technology that will duplicate anyone's appearance. If the suit is not delivered in a timely manner, your punishment surely will be. Why does the suit not work?
Failsafe and printing feature. In a nutshell, the suit bonds with the DNA of its first wearer.
Can you override it?
Doubt it. Whoever designed this puppy had some serious techno mojo. Too bad someone went and turned his brain into butterscotch.
As demonstrated by this simulation, the biodag flies virtually undetected until the moment of impact. By then, it's too late. Dr. Binder, Destro, this is a wonderful example of how your collaboration should work, particularly in light of your last failed effort.
I still say you mothballed the Techno-Viper too soon, Baroness. I had such high hopes.
What hopes? That slime was too erratic, much like its originator.
Only the tech was erratic, Metal Mouth.
Enough, Baroness. If we employ the biodag now, wouldn't the Vipers leave evidence that could be traced back to Cobra?
I'm confident that won't be a problem, Commander.
Very nice. And what is the status of the prototype?
Built and ready to launch from my Highland facility.
Then let's stage an actual demonstration, shall we?
Of course. And might I be so bold as to suggest that Baroness come here to personally supervise the test?
Excellent idea. Baroness, divert your flight.
Sir. Commander, we were...
It is not as it appears, sir.
What he means, sir, is that James, I mean Destro, has successfully captured the Joes. Their leader has already been eliminated.
That is good news.
In regards to the test, we'll now focus on a site and...
I've already chosen. A mining camp in Greenland, owned by a particularly annoying competitor. Make certain there are no survivors.
We'll launch the biodag as soon as I receive the coordinates, Commander.
See that you do.
Thank you, Baroness, for opening your family's baronial estate to us all. And I would especially like to thank all of you for attending this historic conference.
Don't mention it.
You're about to get a sneak peek at our new flagship product. I give you the future of cellular communications technology, the Cobra Blackadder.
I don't understand.
This looks promising.
Thank you. What's the catch?
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Ooh, free swag. Hand it over. Great. Why don't you fetch me some club soda?
The Blackadder's unique subliminal technology will enable you to send messages directly to their brains. Advertising, calls to action, customer loyalty, complete and absolute loyalty.
You are servants of Cobra. You are loyal only to Cobra. You serve without question. You know Patient X is crucial to Cobra's future, but to my future And yet you let him escape with those Joes!
Might want to ease up on the Type A rage fest there, especially in your condition.
What is my prognosis?
Yeah, let's not focus on the negative right now, boss man. Check this thought process out. The Joes took patient X. Epic fail, right? Wrong! Because we can now track their location and movements.
Go on.
We road test patient X and take out the Joes to boot. Win-win.
Military helicopters. We must be in the right place.
Drones in range. You can broadcast direct to patient X's control chip.
Free yourself and destroy the Joes. Attack! Finish him! Human bio-viper hybrid. The first step toward immortality. End this now! Why does Patient X not respond to my commands?
Something's blocking the control chip signal.
Your control chip failed. And this time, there will be dire consequences.
Hate to break it to you, CC, but if something happens to me, I won't be able to help you with your condition anymore. And I'd sure hate for your underlings to get wind of any sign of weakness in the old commander.
Why, Mindbender, I'm touched by your concern. Now that we have all been reminded who is in charge, everything else takes a backseat to recovering Patient X, alive and intact. In fact, our very lives depend on it. Mindbender, I trust you have good news regarding your search for Patient X.
Not yet, boss man. But I have had some promising results in duplicating his human bio-viper fusion.
I should hope so, since both our lives depend upon it. Mindbender, I'd hate to think you allowed a bio-viper to escape again and risk exposing our entire operation.
Already on it! I've arranged for a squad of Cobra's best to retrieve it.
I would rest much easier if you handled this personally.
I'll not be your whipping boy every time a project experiences delays, Commander. Particularly when my every waking hour is devoted to your service.
Must we begin this conversation with such hostility?
I've been summoned in the dead of night like a house servant, and I'm not allowed to be hostile.
Our subterranean transit system is well behind schedule. What have you been doing to rectify that?
What have I been doing? This! They've upgraded the excavator to receive a remote signal cleanly through 300 feet of rock. No more stalls. Your tunnels are being burrowed.
Replay. 10 seconds. We have an intruder.
Baroness, this is a joke. How safe am I supposed to feel if even the Joes can get through your security?
The Joes? No. That wasn't their ninja, Commander. And assassinations are not their style. Someone else wants your life.
Cobra Tower better be fortified.
Look, only one person would make this kind of an entrance.
Double the guards. And where is my ninja?
I'll find out.
Your ninja must have failed. You assured me this would not happen, Baroness. Are you completely incompetent?
Do not ever speak to me that way again. And you, keep your focus on that wall.
Baroness, what is it?
Our defenses have failed. I need you to dispatch a squad of battle android troopers now.
But I've only a few prototypes in my New York facility.
Send everything you have, Destro, or you will not see another sunrise.
By your command.
Who are you? Please spare my life. I beg of you. I beg of you.
You were seriously buying that summer stock garbage? Nah, not much of a ninja, are you? Never even noticed the switcheroo back at the mansion before the aircraft took off. See?
Tell me who sent you.
Answer your elders. Or I'll...
When I find out who hired you, there'll be no place remote enough for either of you to run. All roads lead to Rome.
Commander!
For 7 centuries, the Roman Empire ruled the world. Do you know why, Baroness?
Because they had superior roads.
Our underground network will allow us to move anything, anywhere, anytime, without anyone's knowledge. All roads shall lead to Cobra, unless those roads are never built. Why is the excavator not drilling?
We have intruders, Commander. And one of them has just given away his position.
Finish them quickly. I have a schedule to keep. Every second you waste on this manhunt delays excavation.
Then I suggest we divert this tunnel through a roadblock.
No! It's Patient X. I need him alive.
Alive, but in great pain.
I insist.
I assure you his comrade will not be shown the same mercy.
The excavator has been disabled. The Joes escaped. Tell me why I shouldn't terminate you.
Because I have Dr. Mindbender and Destro working on a backup plan even as we speak.
I'm listening. What is happening in my armory? Full security alert. The Joes are alive in my mansion.
Commander, is Destro...
That is not your concern. Stay with the mass device. Vandalism will not be tolerated, Sergeant Hauser.
The name's Duke, the Cobra.
And you will address me as Commander. Cobra Commander. For too long, I have entrusted the elimination of my enemies to mere underlings. But an effective leader must set the example for his troops. Wouldn't you agree, Sergeant?
Duke, now!
Tunnel-rack, find ripcord!
Patient X, I'm pleased to find you in one piece. It will make dissecting you that much easier.
Why don't you crawl out of those die-cast overalls so we can work this out freak to freak?
Why would I want to battle you, Patient X, when you represent the future of all humanity?
Ripcord is the future? We're doomed.
Speak for yourself, Private Lee. Once perfected, the human bio-viper hybrid will be mankind's evolutionary successor. Which makes Patient X extremely useful. While you are not. No! Pathetic. You truly believed that an organization as vast and powerful as Cobra could be brought to its knees by a handful of ordinary Joes? Didn't anyone ever tell you a snake never blinks?
Good. Because I want you to see this.
Cobra does not go down so easily, Sergeant Hauser. They want to start a war with Cobra.